You know that wellness goal you set at the start of the year? It's not too late to stick with it and make your future self proud, especially with the all-in-one nutrition shake from Kachava. With 25 grams of protein, 6 grams of fiber, greens, adaptogens, and more. No fillers, no nonsense, just the highest quality ingredients. Stick with your wellness goals. Go to kachava.com and use code FITNESS for 15% off. That's KACHAVA.com, code FITNESS.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
What's up, hockey think tankers? Welcome to another Wednesday where we do our short shift sponsored by Skate Tech. In case you didn't know, Skate Tech skate sharpening equipment repairs brings you NHL quality service at an affordable retail price. With over 23 years of sharpening and equipment customizing experience, Skate Tech serves as your personal equipment manager, providing the highest quality skate sharpening, blade profiling, team uniforms, and equipment alterations available on the market today. Let Skate Tech help you take your on-ice performance to the next level with the edge the pros trust. Check them out at skatetechsharpening.com.
Hey! There we go, Skate Tech. Let's go, baby. And we got a short shifts episode. Happy Wednesday. It is myself, Toph, and we got Jeffrey J. Hulavecchio on the other side of the screen here. We got 10 minutes on the clock. Jeffrey has no idea what the topic is going to be, but should he choose to accept my challenge of doing a short shifts with me today, we will have a lot of fun. So, Vex, you ready?
Yeah, I choose a lot of it. Let's go.
I got a fun one today for you. So I want to know, let's talk about drills that we did as a kid. Drills that we did as a kid that would be laughed out of the rink today. Like just drills that like we used to do that it's like, I can't like there is zero development going on right now. Like based on like all we know 25, 30 years later. So give me some like warm-up drills or anything of like, these should not be found in a practice today.
I mean, the first one that comes to my mind, we've talked about on the checking podcast with forecheck hockey, is the gauntlet. I mean, why anyone would subject anyone to the gauntlet is, I mean, I get why they did to like get you to not be afraid to get hit, I guess, into practice checking, but it always just turned into like an injury-a-thon. So for me, I would definitely, first one that came to mind is the gauntlet. For those of you who don't know or didn't listen to our checking podcast, definitely listen to that. But we used to have everyone line up along the boards, about 5 feet in distance apart from each other. And a guy would start on the goal line and he'd skate along the boards. And the first guy in line, who'd be like hash marks, would just take a 5-foot head start and run him. And as soon as you get back up or you bounce off that check, the next guy runs you. And you got to keep skating down the wall as each subsequent player murders you. And there was always that one or two guys who, when you're tired and got smoked 10 times already, would fake like they were going to hit you up high and they'd duck down low and you'd flip over them. And, every team had that guy who thought that was funny. And, just the most ridiculous asinine drill ever. The gauntlet is my first one. What do you got?
I'll go the other way. So I'm thinking more in terms of like, just like kind of flow drills, maybe.
Yeah.
You remember how you would like have two lines in opposite corners? You have a full ice practice, right? So two lines in opposite corner, like diagonal. So one in one zone on one side, on the other side. And it would just be one person would go from each side. And they would skate the full length of the ice, get to the blue line, do a curl, get a pass, and then they would skate the full length of the ice back and shoot, and then just get back in line.
And wait.
Like the horseshoe or whatever. I can't even remember what it was called.
Canada Cup?
No, Canada Cup's a little bit different because that actually has some passing and some like, timing.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah, so there's 3 players going at a time for Canada Cup. This one is just like one player skates from the corner.
Yep.
All the way down to the far blue line. Then they're going to cut across, get a pass, and then they go all the way back and shoot, and then they get back in their line.
We did that drill every practice growing up. Every practice. Every practice we did that drill. And for like, sometimes I feel like we might have done it for 10 times a side. So you would do that drill for 20 minutes.
Yeah, it would be like 20 minutes and it'd be like, all right, switch sides now, guys.
Like, wow, I got 3 shots and 3 passes in 20 minutes.
Yeah. Canada Cup's different. Canada Cup's the one where there's pucks in the corner.
Yeah.
And the guy shoots it, goes to get a puck. Then there's a line that comes to the middle and then another line that goes to the side. And I mean, that still is pretty outdated, I would say.
It's a good like pregame skate. You're not trying to skate too hard.
Yeah. And there's some timing that goes to it. Whenever you do that drill in a youth hockey practice, like the ability for the players to like slow down and actually get horizontal to get a pass in the right way. So they're not getting a suicide pass looking back 90 feet up. They're not 90, but a lot of feet up. A lot of feet up. But so I just remember, and that was like the drill back in the day.
Drill.
The horseshoe.
The drill.
Skate down.
I'm trying to remember what that was called. Like, I feel like we called that Canada something in St. Louis, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, wow, that's a hilarious drill. That really is a hilarious drill. We did like some angling drills where only 2 guys would be going, and sometimes they'd go for like 3 minutes, and everybody else was just like watching, because it'd be like an angling drill that would turn into a 1-on-1 full ice, and you'd be the only 2 guys going. And then whenever somebody scores or the time limit, they blow the whistle, and the next 2 guys would go. So you would battle for like, sometimes they'd let you battle for like 45 seconds to a minute while everyone's standing on the boards watching. And then you'd rest for like 8 minutes. And then you'd go kill yourself for 45 seconds and rest for 8 minutes.
How about the one? Do you remember the one? I'm sure you've done it too, where everybody's on the bench. And then the coach will put a puck out and it's just like 2 players and they go full ice and one player's got to score on one side, one's got to score on the other, and your rep isn't over until one of the players scores.
Oh my God. It's almost the same drills I was talking about. The only thing different is they would throw the puck off the far wall and one guy would be picking it up. The other guy would have to angle them.
Okay.
So same drill, just a different start. At least the start had some value. And then after that, and you're just like, by the end of it, especially when there's only 2 going, it's not like there's 8 1-on-1s going, which somebody always winds up running into somebody in a very dangerous way because their head is down. But like it was always like, because the 1-on-1 after like the first 20 seconds of battling, if the goalies are good and they keep saving it, by the end you're straight legged. Like you're not.
Oh, you have reps of like 2 minutes. Yeah.
So
it's hilarious. Like it is kind of like, I feel like so many drills back in the day were just like stand in line for a minute and then do a rep and then stand in line for a minute and then do a rep and then stand in line for a minute and then do a rep. And it's crazy. Like I still see that in the rinks today. And it's interesting, like having Mac on, head coach in chief for USA Hockey and somebody else that you'll hear at the end of this week as well, on some of the coaching education stuff. It's wild to still see some of that stuff.
The 3-man weave where half the team's on one end, the other half the team's on the other. And it's a 3-man weave where you go down, you pass it to a line on the other side and come back and you're 3-man weaving. Some teams, I wouldn't even shoot it. Like it was just a 3-man weave. And it's like, it's not a terrible drill, but at the same time, now that I think about it, the other 3 or 4 lines are just standing there while you're going. And when you're younger, if the passes don't connect, then you got to go collect the errant pass. Yeah. And it just takes forever. And you're not getting that many reps. And
unless you have like one team and you have like, because if let's say there's 18 players on a team, or let's say there's, 15 players on a team, which means, 8 on each side. So you're getting, one every 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I'm not a math guy. Yeah. No. But no, I hear
you add more layers. Like it was just like it was that, and we would just do it over and over and over. And it's like, well, why don't we layer in this wrinkle or add this progression? It was always the same. There were never progressions. That was the problem. It was like, this isn't the worst drill ever, but then we just do the same drill year after year after year. No progressions, nothing. Just like, all right, let's do that drill. I was like, all right, we're doing this drill again.
Day by day.
By day. These 3 things we pray. To see thee more clearly, to follow thee more nearly,
Oh my God.
Neat.
But yeah, I think like, obviously in today's day and age, there's so much like I don't remember ever, I shouldn't say ever, but I don't remember having a lot of half ice practices. Most of our practices at every age group was full ice. Can't do that nowadays. Not enough rinks, too many kids. And also from a developmental perspective, way better like to be in small areas, especially at the younger of ages. Right. And so, a lot of the drills that I can think of are like just full ice, stand in line for 10 minutes, do a rep, like
Same.
hilarious type stuff. So
Same. If you guys got any drills that you remember from your younger ages, hit us up on the Hockey Think Tank You Facebook page. Let's hear what you got here because
not Facebook.
Whatever it's called.
Hey,
yeah.
Also really cool thing about Hockey Think Tank You, we have our own app, white labeled app, baby.
What up?
Go.
You
All right, guys.
Get impressed by your own app? What's up?
Time's up. Share the show.
Share it.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.